Here's what actually happens when crows outsmart expectations. Crows are truly remarkable creatures, showcasing intelligence that rivals some of our closest relatives, like primates and young children. These feathered geniuses can recognize human faces, an ability that allows them to remember who has treated them well or poorly, sometimes holding grudges against those they deem threats. Their cognitive prowess doesn't stop there. Crows are one of the rare non-human species known to create tools. They exhibit impressive behavior, bending wires into hooks or shaping leaves into scoops to access hard-to-reach insects. The New Caledonian crow stands out with its ability to solve complex multi-step puzzles, showing foresight and strategic planning. Remarkably, they cache their food in hundreds of different spots and are able to remember where they stored it even months later. In social interactions, crows display a rich array of vocal signals to communicate vital information, such as warnings, plans for ambushes, or even simply sharing the latest news. With the capacity to distinguish shapes, colors, and sequences, these clever birds demonstrate problem-solving skills that can match a 5-year-old child's understanding. What if I told you Singapore is incredibly expensive to live in? Singapore consistently ranks as one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in, and there are several reasons behind this reputation. One major factor is its status as a small island nation, where limited space results in high real estate prices. The vibrant economy and high quality of life attract many residents, pushing demand for housing further sky-high. Additionally, Singapore functions as a global business hub, drawing multinational companies and a talented workforce. This economic dynamism leads to higher salaries, which consequently increases costs for goods and services throughout the city. Upscale lifestyle options, from exquisite dining to luxury shopping, also contribute to the high living expenses, making it easy to spend more than expected. Furthermore, the government imposes taxes on certain goods to manage consumption, which influences everyday expenses. Despite the high costs, many residents appreciate the strong public infrastructure, excellent health care, and a safe environment, making living in Singapore an investment worth considering. Prepare to be amazed by Sweden's vibrant festivals. Sweden is a treasure trove of cultural traditions, and its festivals beautifully showcase the essence of Nordic life. Midsummer is a standout celebration, occurring during the summer solstice when daylight lingers late into the night. Families and friends gather to dance around maypoles adorned with flowers, singing traditional folk songs while enjoying a feast of herring, new potatoes, and strawberries, a true culinary delight. As winter approaches, Lucia Day on December 13th offers a magical contrast. On this day, the figure of Saint Lucia, representing light, is depicted wearing a flowing white gown with a crown of candles, illuminating the dark winter landscape with warmth and hope. Communities and schools join in joyful processions, serenading each other with melodic tunes and hymns. Let's not overlook Walpurgis Night on April 30th, welcoming in spring with fiery bonfires and spirited singing under the stars. These festivals do more than entertain. They intertwine history, community, and nature, creating unforgettable experiences that resonate with everyone. Will you join in this magical celebration of Swedish heritage? Ever thought about why agriculture might be a mistake? Anthropologist Jared Diamond presents a controversial perspective that questions the benefits of farming, suggesting that it may have been humanity's greatest blunder. While agriculture has undeniably provided stable food supplies and fostered the growth of complex civilizations, it has also introduced significant challenges. Diamond argues that settling down to farm led to social inequality, as power and wealth became concentrated in the hands of a few individuals, leaving many behind. Moreover, the transition from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to agricultural living came at a cost to our health. Early farmers often suffered from malnutrition and diseases related to close contact with domesticated animals, a stark contrast to the varied diet and robust health of their foraging ancestors. The environmental impact cannot be ignored either. Farming practices have resulted in deforestation, soil depletion, and land overuse, raising questions about sustainability. This thought-provoking viewpoint prompts us to reconsider our definition of progress and whether the advancement of agriculture truly outweighs its social and environmental repercussions. This might surprise you. Life thrives in the Sahara Desert. Believe it or not, this vast landscape, known for its scorching temperatures and endless stretches of sand, is home to over 500 species of plants. You might think such a harsh climate would mean little to no life, but these resilient plants have developed remarkable adaptations to survive the tough conditions. The date palm, for instance, can store water in its trunk, allowing it to endure long periods of drought. Other species like succulents retain moisture in their fleshy leaves, ensuring they stay hydrated even when rainfall is scarce. Some plants, like the acacia tree, thrive by extending deep roots to access underground water sources, while others are coated in a waxy substance that reduces water loss. This unique flora is crucial for the ecosystem, providing food and shelter for various animals such as rodents and lizards, and even helping to anchor the soil, preventing erosion. So the next time you picture the Sahara as just an endless barren wasteland, remember that it's brimming with life, showcasing nature's extraordinary ability to adapt and flourish in extreme environments. Guess what really drives travel product prices up? Many travelers fall for the allure of travel-sized products, believing they are a quick and easy solution for their journeys. However, these miniature delights often come at a shocking price, one that far exceeds their larger counterparts when calculated by ounce. For instance, you may find a sizable bottle of your preferred shampoo available for the same cost as a tiny travel-sized version. And here's the secret. The best way to save money is by refilling those convenient little containers at home. Once you purchase a travel size, simply top it off using your full-sized product. This not only helps you keep your expenses down, but also benefits our environment by significantly reducing packaging waste. Think about it next time you're preparing for a vacation or a weekend away. Instead of purchasing overpriced travel sizes, choose your economical products and refill those containers. By making this small change, you're contributing to a healthier planet and protecting your wallet at the same time. Why settle for less when you can have it all? Ever thought about why frigate birds flaunt their balloons? During mating season, male frigate birds engage in a dazzling display that could put the most extravagant fashion shows to shame. These birds inflate their remarkable red throat sacs, known as gular pouches, transforming themselves into eye-catching, heart-shaped figures in the sky. As they gather on breeding islands, these flamboyant males flap their wings, shake their heads, and produce unique drumming calls to capture the attention of potential mates. Female frigate birds soar above, searching for the brightest and most symmetrical displays in the air. It's fascinating to note that the size and vibrancy of the inflation correlate directly with mating success. The more impressive the display, the higher the likelihood of attracting a female. This stunning ritual underscores the importance of visual appeal in the animal kingdom and serves as a powerful reminder of how nature fosters competition for survival and reproduction. In the world of frigate birds, it's all about who can put on the best show, proving that love can take many forms. Is it really true that Taiwan's trains are incredible? Taiwan's THSR, or high-speed rail, stands out as a remarkable engineering feat that efficiently connects the island. With trains gliding along at an impressive speed of 300 kilometers per hour, travelers can journey from the vibrant northern city of Taipei to the sunny southern hotspot of Kaohsiung in roughly 90 minutes. This rapid transport not only facilitates business, but also makes spontaneous weekend adventures a reality for locals and tourists alike. Imagine sipping a coffee while zipping past picturesque mountains and rice fields, all at breathtaking speeds. Additionally, staying connected during your travels is seamless thanks to Taiwan's extensive public Wi-Fi network, known as iTaiwan. It offers free internet access at train stations, airports, and even on the THSR itself, ensuring you can share your experiences in real time or easily plan your next destination. By combining cutting-edge speed with widespread connectivity, Taiwan has truly crafted an experience that enhances travel, making it a favored choice for tech-savvy adventurers. What more could a traveler ask for? Why exactly does barnacle glue outperform industrial adhesives? Barnacles, those seemingly unassuming sea creatures, are actually master chemists, producing an extraordinary underwater adhesive that far surpasses superglue. They create this remarkable glue from complex protein polymers and calcium, which hardens almost instantly in salt water. What makes barnacle glue unique is its ability to bond with a variety of surfaces, including metal, rock, and shell, while maintaining stability in high-pressure, turbulent marine environments. In laboratory tests, researchers discovered that this natural adhesive boasts a bonding strength of up to 14 MPa, exceeding that of many commercially available adhesives. Unlike superglue, barnacle glue is eco-friendly and biodegradable, making it a sustainable alternative for various applications. Scientists are now studying its intricate structure to develop advanced medical-grade sealants and innovative underwater construction adhesives. Over millions of years, evolution has refined this adhesive formula, addressing complex engineering challenges that continue to confound human experts. This fascinating example illustrates how nature often surpasses human ingenuity with its sustainable brilliance. This might surprise you. Mantises are incredible aerial snipers. These fascinating insects, often mistaken for twigs or leaves, hide their deadly nature behind a calm exterior. Among the insect world, mantises are elite predators, demonstrating extraordinary hunting prowess. Their eyes, composed of thousands of tiny visual units, create 3D images, granting them impressive depth perception to track even the most subtle movements. When a target enters their range, a mantis doesn't rush into action. Instead, it strategically slows its heartbeat and locks in on its prey. This intense focus allows them to execute a rapid strike in just 40 milliseconds, a breathtaking feat. Equipped with spiked forelegs that function like spring-loaded traps, mantises boast a staggering success rate of over 90%. Some remarkable species can even capture flying insects mid-air with astonishing precision. Through evolution, these creatures have developed all the necessary tools for success: effective camouflage to evade detection, the ability to remain perfectly still, sharp vision, and lightning-fast reflexes. Mantises truly demonstrate that even the smallest predators can possess extraordinary skills. Hard to believe, but Santa Cruz del Islote is incredible. Nestled off the coast of Colombia in the beautiful Caribbean Sea, Santa Cruz del Islote Island stands out as the world's busiest island. Covering just 1.2 hectares, roughly the size of a football field, this tiny isle is home to around 500 residents, making it the most densely populated island globally. Imagine fitting an entire lively town into such a compact space. The island showcases extraordinary human ingenuity and resilience, where a close-knit community thrives on fishing and tourism. Here, the vibrant lifestyle flourishes despite limited resources. Homes are tightly clustered, maximizing the use of every square meter. With no cars on the island, life moves at a slower, simpler pace, evoking a timeless charm where neighbors greet each other as friends. Each day, the inhabitants adapt to their unique environment, ensuring that their community remains lively and welcoming to curious visitors. Santa Cruz del Islote is much more than just an island. It symbolizes the indomitable spirit of human connection and cooperation amidst the stunning backdrop of the Caribbean. Most people don't know this, but Bir Tawil exists. This enigmatic patch of desert, straddling the border between Egypt and Sudan, stands as one of the only places in the world that is officially unclaimed, uninhabited, and intentionally overlooked. Imagine a landscape of rugged terrain and undulating sand, untouched by the hands of modern civilization. The curious status of Bir Tawil arises from a historical quirk in boundary definitions. Both Egypt and Sudan have long held territorial claims that they consider far more valuable, so claiming Bir Tawil would complicate these established borders. Instead of laying claim to it, both nations have adopted a fascinating hands-off approach, leaving it an intriguing blank spot on maps. Spanning approximately 2,060 square kilometers, this barren region serves as a striking testament to the complexities of international politics and the legacies of colonial history. The political decisions made years ago have resulted in this unexpected scenario where a territory remains unrecognized. If someone were to step foot in Bir Tawil and declare it their own, what consequences would unfold? Would this forgotten land finally gain attention? You won't believe this about happy quokkas. Quokkas, often dubbed the world's happiest animals, showcase an irresistible cheerfulness that has captured the hearts of millions online. This adorable marsupial, native to predator-free islands in Australia, is renowned for its wide-eyed, open-mouthed expression that seems to radiate joy. Interestingly, this apparent happiness is a quokka's biological quirk, not an emotional state. Their unique facial structure naturally creates a pleasant appearance. Yet, quokkas are not just adorable. They are remarkable for their sociability. Living without natural predators allowed them to evolve without the instinct to fear humans. Over time, those quokkas that approached humans for food survived better than those that did not, promoting a population of bold and curious individuals. Consequently, they often engage with tourists, making them a delightful highlight for visitors. So when you see a quokka flashing its smile in those viral selfies, remember, it's a product of evolution rather than genuine emotion, thriving in a perfect balance of charm and adaptive behavior. What if I told you Yosemite is a climber's paradise? Absolutely. Yosemite National Park, located in California's Sierra Nevada, is renowned for its magnificent granite cliffs and stunning vistas. Among its most famous landmarks are El Capitan and Half Dome, both of which attract adventurers from all around the world. El Capitan towers at an impressive 3,000 feet, earning its status as a global climbing mecca. Rock climbers often test their abilities along its intimidating vertical faces, tackling a variety of challenging routes in search of that exhilarating summit. Half Dome, with its unique and recognizable profile, calls to hikers eager for adventure. Its steep trails offer a thrilling ascent, rewarding visitors with breathtaking panoramic views at the top. Yosemite's climbing culture is rich, showcasing numerous climbing competitions and events that draw enthusiasts year after year. With hundreds of diverse routes available, each tailored to different skill levels, Yosemite provides a unique and unforgettable experience. Whether you're a seasoned climber or a curious beginner, this magnificent park offers something special. So grab your gear and explore the wonders of Yosemite. Hard to believe, but Jills must mate to thrive. Female ferrets, known as Jills, face a unique health challenge that can put their well-being at risk. When Jills are in heat, their bodies produce a significant amount of estrogen. If they do not mate, these elevated estrogen levels can lead to a serious condition called estrogen toxicity. This condition can provoke severe health complications, most notably life-threatening anemia. Anemia occurs when there aren't enough red blood cells to carry oxygen throughout the body, leaving the Jill weak and vulnerable. The surge in estrogen remains unchecked without mating, and this imbalance can drastically affect her health. To protect Jills from these dangers, ferret owners must adopt responsible practices. This includes either allowing the Jill to mate with a male ferret or consulting a veterinarian for options to manage her hormonal cycles effectively. By ensuring that Jills receive appropriate care, we can help prevent these severe health issues and keep them healthy and vibrant. Understanding the specific needs of Jills promotes their happiness and longevity, making it essential for every ferret owner. What if I told you snakes don't hear music? The classic image of a cobra swaying to the tune of a snake charmer's flute is not just a charming idea, but a common misconception. Snakes, unlike many other animals, are nearly deaf to airborne sounds because they lack external ears and eardrums. Instead, these fascinating creatures are masters at sensing low-frequency vibrations through their jawbones, which come into direct contact with the earth. When a snake seems to follow the music, it is actually responding to the vibrations created by the charmer's movements and the sound of the instrument. If there's no movement, the snake quickly loses interest, as it relies on changes in the environment to interact. This incredible sensitivity empowers snakes to detect not only potential prey or threats in their vicinity, but also seismic activity in the ground. This ability transforms them into living motion sensors, finely tuned to the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. The myth of snake charmers and music obscures the real and fascinating way snakes engage with their environment. Most people don't know this, but cities are shrinking. Recent trends reveal a troubling shift as 77 out of 88 metropolitan areas in the U.S., each with over 250,000 residents, are facing slowed growth or outright population decline. High living costs, urban congestion, and the quest for a better quality of life are driving many to leave major cities, often gravitating towards suburban or rural areas. The COVID-19 pandemic played a significant role. Remote work made it feasible for individuals to abandon the hustle and bustle of urban life in favor of more space and affordability. For example, places like New York City and San Francisco witnessed notable outflows as residents sought homes where housing costs are lower and outdoor areas are abundant. This trend raises serious questions about the future of urban centers. Will they adapt to retain their populations, or will they continue losing their charm? With changing demographics in mind, understanding the motivations behind this migration is vital for city planners and policymakers aiming to rejuvenate urban environments. Will cities find innovative solutions to reclaim their allure? Why exactly does X-rays revolutionize medical imaging? In 1895, a curious physicist named Wilhelm Röntgen stumbled upon one of the most revolutionary breakthroughs in medical science: X-rays. While conducting experiments with cathode rays in his lab, he observed a curious phenomenon. A piece of cardboard painted with a fluorescent material began to glow, even though it was shielded by a thick block of wood. Intrigued by this mysterious occurrence, Röntgen deduced that the cathode rays were producing an unknown type of ray capable of penetrating solid objects. He deemed this new radiation X-rays, with X denoting its enigma. Eager to explore further, Röntgen quickly demonstrated the capability of X-rays to create detailed images of bones. Imagine being able to peer into the human body without any invasive procedures. His findings did not just push the boundaries of medical imaging. They ushered in a transformative era in healthcare. People were astonished by the ability of X-rays to unveil hidden injuries or medical conditions, and Röntgen's groundbreaking work earned him the first Nobel Prize in Physics in 1901. Today, X-rays are integral to hospitals and clinics, aiding doctors in diagnosing and treating countless diseases. You won't believe this about dinosaur extinction. Imagine this. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid sped through space, eventually colliding with Earth, right in the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico. This catastrophic impact unleashed a force more powerful than 1,000,000 atomic bombs, resulting in widespread devastation. But what if the asteroid had struck just 30 seconds later? The consequences could have drastically changed the fate of the dinosaurs. If it had plummeted into the ocean, the resulting tsunamis and fiery impacts would have been less deadly, potentially avoiding the climate-altering dust and debris that rained down after the land impact. Such a scenario might have allowed dinosaurs to survive and adapt in the aftermath. They ruled the Earth for millions of years, and it's intriguing to consider how close they were to continuing their reign. Instead of facing extinction, they might have flourished in a world reshaped, learning to coexist with new species. So next time you marvel at a dinosaur fossil or watch a T-Rex on screen, ponder the role of chance and timing in their story. After all, it shaped the very course of life on Earth. This might surprise you. Ever wondered about the living fossil coelacanth? This incredible fish, dating back over 400 million years, was once thought to be extinct. The coelacanth, believed to have vanished after the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, astonished scientists when a live specimen was caught off the coast of South Africa in 1938. This miraculous discovery sparked global excitement as it challenged our understanding of evolution and survival. Coelacanths boast unique features, such as lobed pectoral fins that closely resemble limbs, hinting at their role in the evolutionary journey from sea to land. These ancient fish are a window into Earth's distant past, aiding researchers in piecing together a more comprehensive picture of evolutionary history and the ancient ocean's environment. Found mainly in deep-sea habitats, coelacanths remain elusive, continuing to intrigue scientists and nature lovers alike. Each sighting of these remarkable creatures serves as a powerful reminder that nature is brimming with surprises, even in the depths of the ocean. Have you ever wondered why Arabic is so tough? Arabic is renowned as one of the most challenging languages for native English speakers to learn, and this reputation is well-earned for several reasons. To start, the grammar feels like a tangled puzzle. It introduces intricate rules and structures that are remarkably different from those in English. For example, Arabic employs a fascinating root-based system where words emerge from three-letter roots, crafting a rich tapestry of meanings. Pronunciation adds another layer of difficulty, featuring sounds that can seem almost foreign to English speakers, such as the deep throat sounds that often leave learners struggling. Furthermore, the diversity of Arabic dialects presents a unique challenge. From the vibrant expressions used in Moroccan Arabic to the distinctive tones of Egyptian Arabic, mastering the formal version, known as Modern Standard Arabic, might not prepare you for lively conversations in a bustling Tunisian marketplace. Engaging with Arabic is like embarking on an exciting linguistic journey, filled with discoveries and hurdles that stretch your communication skills to their very edge. Is this the adventure you've been looking for? Scientists recently discovered that Seychelles is paradise. This stunning archipelago, located in the Indian Ocean, is a tropical oasis that seems tailor-made for relaxation and adventure. Imagine escaping the dreary winter chill as you bask in warm sunshine, surrounded by powdery white sand and crystal-clear waters. The Seychelles consists of 115 islands, each boasting unique beauty. Mahé, the largest island, invites travelers to hike its lush trails while enjoying breathtaking views of its rugged grandeur. Source d'Argent, famous for its striking granite boulders, offers a surreal backdrop for sunbathing or snorkeling. Beneath the waves, vibrant coral reefs teem with colorful fish, making it a paradise for underwater exploration. But it's not just natural beauty that captivates visitors. The local Creole culture enchants with delicious cuisine that highlights fresh seafood and tropical flavors. Engaging stories from friendly locals help weave a rich tapestry of history and tradition that adds depth to your stay. Whether you want to unwind on the beach or embark on thrilling excursions, the Seychelles is a destination that promises unforgettable experiences. So why not energize your winter with a trip to this idyllic paradise? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sweden is a giant in Europe. Spanning roughly 450,000 square kilometers, Sweden ranks as the fifth largest country on the continent. To grasp this size, it's about 4.5% the area of the entire United States. However, Sweden is more than just vast landscapes. It also boasts a stunning coastline measuring over 3,200 kilometers, adorned with thousands of idyllic islands just waiting for adventurers. Imagine walking by serene lakes or hiking through lush forests, as around 70% of the country is blanketed in trees. This makes Sweden a haven for outdoor enthusiasts who can enjoy activities ranging from hiking in national parks to kayaking in crystal-clear waters. The landscapes showcase a delightful contrast, from the bustling urban life in cities like Stockholm to the quiet, untouched wilderness that invites solitude and reflection. Sweden's natural beauty is also a sanctuary for diverse wildlife, playing a crucial role in the environmental tapestry of the nation. Whether you're an avid nature lover, a history enthusiast, or simply curious about different cultures, Sweden promises to enchant with its unique charm. This might surprise you. Chrysler redefined advertising in 2011. In a daring move, the car manufacturer featured rapper Eminem and a gospel choir in a powerful commercial that caught the attention of millions. With a remarkable budget of $4 million, this campaign did more than just promote vehicles. It narrated a story of resilience and innovation rooted in American culture. Set in Detroit, the ad paid homage to the city's deep musical roots while showcasing Chrysler's comeback in the automotive sector. This rich backdrop allowed the narrative to resonate with people from all walks of life, effectively blending visuals and music into a stunning experience. The emotional weight of the ad struck a chord, accumulating over 16 million views on YouTube shortly after its release. By intertwining hard work and determination into the storyline, Chrysler transformed a conventional car advertisement into a memorable cultural moment. This innovative approach revealed how brands can foster authentic connections with audiences, manipulating emotion and storytelling to convey not just a product, but a shared experience, inspiring viewers everywhere. Is it really true that twins can be born months apart? It turns out that the longest time between the births of twins is a whopping 87 days. This extraordinary case unfolded in 2012, when a mother in Ireland experienced a unique pregnancy. She gave birth to her first twin, a girl named Amy, while being just 25 weeks pregnant. Due to her premature arrival, baby Amy faced several health challenges. However, her twin brother, Finn, remained still developing inside the womb. Doctors made the remarkable decision to wait before delivering him, prioritizing his health and ensuring he had ample time to grow. After what felt like an eternity, Finn finally entered the world 87 days after Amy. This situation is almost like something out of a fairy tale, as most twins are typically born within minutes of each other. Can you imagine the sense of wonder and surprise to have a twin who, instead of sharing the same birthday, arrives nearly 3 months later? This incredible birth story underscores not just advances in modern medicine, but also the resilience of both mothers and their babies in challenging circumstances. This might surprise you. Buffets may not be worth it. Heading to an all-you-can-eat buffet can feel like walking into a paradise of endless food, but it's essential to consider whether it truly offers good value for money. Many people are seduced by the idea of filling their plates, driven by the urge to get their money's worth. However, unless you're a competitive eater capable of packing in enormous portions, you might end up paying for a feast that you can't fully enjoy. Most individuals can only consume a limited amount before feeling full, which often translates to a flat rate for food that goes uneaten. Additionally, buffets tempt diners with a dizzying array of options, leading to potential food wastage and post-meal guilt. The desire to try a little bit of everything can lead to overindulgence, leaving you feeling sluggish and uncomfortable afterward. So the next time you eye those mountains of mashed potatoes and towers of sushi, pause to reflect. Is this buffet truly worth it for both your stomach and your wallet? This might surprise you. Utilities are cheap in Russia. In a country known for its vast landscapes and rich culture, newcomers often find living expenses surprisingly low. The average monthly cost for essential utilities, such as electricity, water, and heating, is only about $52. This figure is a fraction of what many people pay in other countries, making life more affordable in Russia. Moreover, public transportation is incredibly budget-friendly. In cities, a student subway pass can be as low as $6 per month, greatly easing the daily commute for young people. Even regular passengers benefit from an affordable monthly subway ticket, costing approximately $34. These low costs for utilities and transportation empower residents to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle and allocate more of their budget towards leisure activities, dining out, or exploring cultural experiences. Whether you are a student navigating through an exciting new city, a working professional embarking on a career journey, or simply curious about daily life in Russia, these accessible prices highlight how everyday living in this fascinating country can be both enjoyable and manageable. What if I told you your eyes reveal your diet? It's true. The positioning of an animal's eyes can tell us a lot about what they eat and how they survive. Take carnivores, like lions and eagles, for instance. Their eyes are positioned at the front of their heads, which provides them with exceptional depth perception. This unique orientation allows them to precisely judge distances, enabling a predator to swiftly zero in on its prey. Picture a lion stealthily stalking through the tall grass, its sharp gaze fixated on a gazelle just a few strides away. On the other side of the spectrum, we have herbivores such as cows and rabbits. Their eyes are located on the sides of their heads, granting them a wider field of vision. This adaptation is crucial for spotting potential predators that could be lurking in the shadows. With their panoramic sight, they can detect danger approaching from almost any angle, which aids them in making a timely escape. So the next time you observe an animal, take a moment to notice the placement of their eyes. It's not just a fascinating detail, it's a vital survival tool reflecting each creature's unique role in nature. Why exactly does the bombardier beetle fight back with chemistry? This remarkable insect showcases one of nature's most extraordinary defense mechanisms. When faced with danger, the bombardier beetle doesn't run away. Instead, it deploys a powerful chemical defense. Within its abdomen, it stores two key ingredients, hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide, in separate compartments. As a predator approaches, enzymes act swiftly, mixing these chemicals and igniting an exothermic reaction. This explosive process generates a jet of scalding fluid that reaches temperatures near 100-degree Celsius, creating a formidable defense that can deter even the largest of threats. Remarkably, the beetle's swiveling abdomen allows it to aim this chemical blast like a tiny flamethrower, ensuring precision in its attacks. To further protect itself, the beetle has an ingenious internal valve system that releases the toxic spray in controlled bursts, minimizing the risk of harming itself during combat. With an audible pop accompanying the blast, it not only disorients attackers, but demonstrates how clever chemistry can provide a survival advantage in the wild. Ever thought about why buildings can be works of art? The Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain, stands as a stunning example of architecture melding with artistry. Designed by the visionary architect Frank Gehry, this museum redefined how we perceive art spaces when it opened in 1997. Featuring a captivating exterior composed of shimmering titanium panels and flowing, organic shapes, it resembles a sculpture that has come to life. Visitors often find themselves amazed as they approach this truly unique edifice, which covers over 33,000 square meters. Inside, the experience deepens, offering vast galleries that host contemporary masterpieces by artists from around the globe. Each room is like a fresh adventure, inviting guests to immerse themselves in groundbreaking art. Beyond its walls, the Guggenheim has transformed Bilbao into a vibrant cultural hotspot, boosting the local economy and attracting tourists from all over. This incredible museum serves as a reminder that art isn't confined to paintings or sculptures. Sometimes the building itself is a magnificent work of art that tells a story of creativity and innovation. Believe it or not, Pripyat is a haunting ghost town. This once bustling Ukrainian city, home to over 50,000 residents, suddenly fell silent after the Chernobyl disaster in April 1986. The city's inhabitants, many of whom worked at the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant, were evacuated in a matter of hours, leaving behind their homes, belongings, and memories. What was once a lively urban center filled with schools, shops, and parks transformed into an eerie reminder of a catastrophic event. Today, Pripyat lies in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, where nature is steadily reclaiming the landscape. Overgrown trees twist through empty streets, and buildings crumble under the weight of time, whispering tales of a vibrant past. Interestingly, the city is not entirely off-limits. As radiation levels have decreased, guided tours have cleared the way for curious visitors. Tourists can walk through abandoned avenues, explore deserted amusement parks, and absorb the chilling silence that envelops this ghostly site. The story of Pripyat serves as a poignant reminder of the consequences of technological ambition and the delicate balance between human progress and safety. Is it really true that puzzles can transform minds? It all started in 1974 when Hungarian professor Erno Rubik invented the Rubik's Cube, a colorful puzzle that has since become a global phenomenon. This simple yet surprisingly intricate cube offers more than just entertainment. It serves as a compelling brain workout that has sold over 350 million units worldwide, positioning it as one of the most popular toys in history. What makes the Rubik's Cube so captivating is its unique combination of creativity and logic, as each twist introduces a new challenge, enticing both young and old to hone their problem-solving abilities. The cube has inspired an array of activities, from exhilarating speed cubing competitions to imaginative art installations, embedding itself deeply into pop culture, influencing everything from video games to even fashion. Imagine the countless hours individuals have dedicated to navigate its colorful maze. Whether you're an expert cuber or just starting your journey, this legendary puzzle continues to inspire curiosity and creativity, reminding us that sometimes the simplest ideas can have the most profound effects. Here's something incredible about you won't believe how much gym memberships can cost. In Saudi Arabia, the excitement of joining a gym can come with an unexpected price tag. Membership fees usually range from $53 to $100 monthly, but that's just the beginning. Many gyms have enticing facilities and services, but they often charge extra for popular activities like group classes, personal training sessions, or access to luxurious pools and spas. This can push your monthly expenses into several $100s. It's a fitness buffet where the costs can add up quickly. However, many fitness enthusiasts believe that this investment is worthwhile for their health and well-being. Regular physical activity is vital for maintaining a balanced lifestyle, reducing stress, and improving overall fitness. Plus, gyms often foster a vibrant community, providing opportunities to make new friends through engaging classes. So, while the initial price may make you think twice, the potential benefits for both your physical and mental health can far exceed the costs. Are you ready to invest in your fitness journey? Why exactly does Liberia protect its health with snails? After the devastating Ebola outbreak in 2014, Liberia made a proactive decision to ban the consumption of wild animals, aiming to safeguard public health. This significant policy change was critical, since many wild animals can harbor diseases that might infect humans, threatening entire communities. To ensure people still had access to protein without risking health, the government promoted a fascinating alternative: breeding giant snails. These remarkable creatures not only grow to impressive sizes, but also reproduce rapidly, making them an efficient protein source. Additionally, raising giant snails requires less space and resources than traditional livestock, which benefits the environment by reducing the strain on land and water resources. As a result, giant snails have become an increasingly popular ingredient in local cuisine, allowing families to enjoy nutritious meals while avoiding the dangers linked to hunting wild animals. This innovative strategy demonstrates how communities can adapt their food sources in response to health crises, promoting both sustainability and wellness for future generations. Let's uncover the truth about antibiotics. In 1928, a remarkable accident transformed medicine forever. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, was immersed in his research when he inadvertently stumbled upon a groundbreaking discovery. After a rejuvenating 2-week holiday, he returned to his lab, only to find that some of his petri dishes, filled with colonies of Staphylococcus bacteria, had been contaminated by mold. Surprisingly, around the mold, the bacteria had vanished. Intrigued by this peculiar phenomenon, Fleming delved deeper and identified that the mold was producing a powerful substance that effectively killed the bacteria. This incredible substance was eventually named penicillin, marking the dawn of the first true antibiotic. Fleming's serendipitous encounter sparked a revolution in healthcare, providing doctors with a potent tool to combat bacterial infections that had previously been devastating and often fatal. Since then, penicillin has saved countless lives, highlighting the idea that sometimes unexpected accidents can lead to groundbreaking advancements. Can you imagine a world without antibiotics? Have you ever wondered why did you know goldfish can actually remember things? It turns out that the widely held belief about goldfish having a mere 3-second memory is entirely incorrect. Research reveals that these fascinating creatures can retain information for weeks and even months. Goldfish possess a remarkable intelligence that allows them to learn, recognize their owners, and display excitement when they see familiar faces. This ability indicates that goldfish can differentiate between people and associate them with feeding times, enhancing their interaction with their environment. Not only can they navigate complex mazes, proving their knack for learning, but they can also remember routines and schedules, ensuring they're ready for their next meal. This sophisticated memory aids their survival in both home aquariums and the wild, allowing them to adapt and thrive. So, the next time you observe your goldfish gliding through the water, remember that there's a world of cognitive ability beneath their shiny scales, more than you might ever expect. Surprisingly, it's a fact that hotels can be eco-friendly. Meet Svart Hotel, a remarkable establishment located in Norway's Arctic Circle that champions sustainable travel. This stunning hotel is the world's first energy-neutral hotel, setting a new standard in eco-friendly architecture. Its innovative circular design, complete with solar panels on the roof, captures sunlight and converts it into energy, allowing the hotel to operate entirely on renewable resources. Beyond energy efficiency, Svart employs natural insulation techniques to maintain warmth during the frigid Arctic nights, ensuring guests remain cozy. Imagine awakening to the breathtaking views of towering mountains and sparkling glaciers, all while knowing your stay contributes to environmental conservation. Svart Hotel offers luxury without compromising the planet, making it an ideal destination for the eco-conscious traveler. In winter, you can ski on pristine slopes, while summer invites exhilarating hikes. Each time you enjoy nature, your carbon footprint remains minimal. By prioritizing sustainability, Svart Hotel redefines comfort, proving that traveling green can also mean traveling in style. Isn't that something to cheer for? Have you ever wondered why life thrives in darkness? Deep in Romania lies the astounding Moval Cave, a hidden gem that has been isolated for approximately 5.5 million years. Discovered in 1986 by adventurous drillers, this extraordinary cave shelters a unique ecosystem that thrives without sunlight. Here, life doesn't rely on photosynthesis. Instead, organisms survive through chemical reactions involving hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, toxic gases that fill the air. Imagine encountering bizarre creatures such as translucent spiders and eyeless crustaceans. These organisms have adapted remarkably to their extreme environment, developing specialized features that allow them to thrive where most life cannot exist. Scientists view Moville Cave as a living laboratory, offering insights into how life can flourish under harsh conditions. The inhabitants fascinate researchers, enhancing our understanding of biological resilience. Studying this cave prompts us to ponder about potential life forms on distant planets with similar extreme environments. So next time you consider ecosystems, think of the Moville Cave and the incredible adaptations that reveal nature's wonders in the dark. Can you imagine that Italians often live at home until 30? This phenomenon reflects the strong family ties ingrained in Italian culture. Many young adults in Italy choose to stay with their parents until around the age of 28 or 30, prioritizing family connection over the rush to independence. This choice is rooted in the belief that home is a supportive environment that offers emotional and financial security. While young Italians develop their careers and pursue higher education, sharing a household allows them to enjoy family dinners, uphold cherished traditions, and share the financial responsibilities that come with living in urban areas where housing is often expensive. Unlike in many other parts of the world, where moving out is considered a significant milestone, Italian culture embraces these extended stays as a way to strengthen familial bonds. In fact, these arrangements are often celebrated rather than stigmatized. So next time you meet a young Italian in their late 20s still living with their parents, remember that it's not just a living arrangement. It's a reflection of a rich, enduring family tradition. Have you ever wondered why bats matter so much? In the heart of Texas lies Bracken Cave, home to the biggest bat colony on the planet. This fascinating site showcases approximately 20 million bats that emerge each evening in a mesmerizing display. As the sun dips below the horizon, millions of bats take flight, creating a breathtaking spectacle against the twilight sky. These incredible creatures aren't just amazing to watch, they're also vital for our ecosystem. Acting as nature's pest control, these bats consume staggering amounts of insects, including the pesky mosquitoes that invade our evenings. Just one bat can eat thousands of insects in a single night, which is especially significant given the alarming rise in insect populations. The synchronized flight patterns observed as they leave the cave demonstrate their social structure and communication skills. Beyond the visual wonder, the presence of these bats underscores their role in maintaining ecological balance. So the next time you feel a mosquito bite, remember that the bats at Bracken Cave are working hard to keep those nuisances away. This remarkable phenomenon is not only a must-see, but also a potent reminder of how essential bats are to our environment. Believe it or not, coins have a fascinating history. For centuries, the art of coin making has undergone a remarkable transformation. Initially, skilled artisans crafted coins by striking metal between engraved dies or casting them in molds, a meticulous process that demanded both precision and lots of human effort. This traditional method not only produced beautifully designed coins, but also showcased the craftsmanship of the era. However, everything changed dramatically in the 18th century with the introduction of steam-powered machinery. This groundbreaking innovation drastically improved the efficiency and scale of coin production. Instead of relying entirely on human strength, machines could mint thousands of coins in a single day, ensuring a consistent quality that artisans alone could not achieve. The impact of steam power extended beyond mere production. It made coins more accessible, which in turn stimulated economic growth and expanded trade opportunities for nations. The journey of coin manufacturing is a stunning example of how technology can reshape long-standing practices. Doesn't it make you appreciate the simple, everyday coin in your pocket much more? You won't believe this about Britain's triangle trade. This complex system of commerce, which flourished during the 17th and 18th centuries, played a pivotal role in shaping Britain's wealth and its place in the global economy. The triangle trade involved three main stops. Ships from Britain transported manufactured goods like textiles and metal wares to Africa. In exchange, they received enslaved people, who were then shipped across the Atlantic to the Americas. Here, these individuals faced grueling labor on sugar plantations, a booming industry driven by Europe's insatiable demand for sugar. After a harvest, ships returned to Britain brimming with sugar, molasses, and rum, enriching merchants and securing Britain's status as a major consumer. However, this lucrative trade had devastating effects on African communities, leading to population displacement and social upheaval. The legacy of this triangle trade is still felt today, as it laid the groundwork for modern economies while underscoring the deep connections between commerce, colonization, and human rights. How has this historical trade shaped our world? Here's something incredible about ever wondered about women's rights in Qatar? In the heart of the Middle East, Qatari women enjoy some privileges that set them apart from their counterparts in several other Arab nations. For instance, women in Qatar have access to free education, which empowers them to pursue careers and even run their own businesses. This educational foundation enables many to ascend to leadership roles, actively shaping the future of their country. However, despite these advancements, cultural expectations often limit their independence. Many Qatari women find themselves needing to seek permission from male relatives for various activities, reflecting a unique blend of modernity and tradition. Interestingly, these women are also known for their keen taste in luxury, often indulging in high-end items that symbolize self-expression and status. This pursuit of luxury adds another layer to their identity, intricately weaving empowerment with traditional values. While significant progress occurs in areas like education and employment, the journey toward full independence remains complex and ongoing for women in Qatar. Here's a wild fact about the kakapo parrot. The kakapo, scientifically known as Strigops hebroptilus, is truly a one-of-a-kind creature, being the only nocturnal parrot in the world. Weighing up to 4 kilos and boasting a fluffy moss-green appearance, this flightless parrot wobbles through New Zealand's forests at night, searching for food and companionship. What sets the kakapo apart even further is its keen sense of smell, a rarity among birds, and exceptional hearing, which allows it to navigate the dark with surprising ease. These parrots are quite solitary and shy, with males producing deep, booming calls to attract females during the breeding season, echoing through the valleys in search of a mate. Their soft, fluffy feathers provide insulation against the chilly air, and they skillfully climb trees with their strong legs and beaks. Unfortunately, the kakapo's numbers plummeted due to predators introduced to their habitat. Thanks to dedicated conservation efforts and meticulous genetic management, the population has now risen to just over 250 individuals, making the kakapo not just a rare bird, but a living testament to the rich history of avian life on islands untouched by mammalian influence. You won't believe this about what makes Egypt the oldest country on Earth. This incredible nation, often called the cradle of civilization, has a history that dates back to around 3100 BCE. Picture this: the awe-inspiring pyramids being erected while the Nile River nourished a sophisticated society. Ancient Egyptians were trailblazers in many fields, including art, architecture, and governance. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built as a grand tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, remains a testament to their architectural genius. Yet the wonders of Egypt don't stop at monumental structures. Their culture thrived with innovations like hieroglyphics, a writing system that brought their stories and beliefs to life. Moreover, their impressive advancements in mathematics and medicine laid the groundwork for future scientific endeavors. The Nile, often called the lifeblood of Egypt, was vital for agriculture, enabling this civilization to prosper against the backdrop of the surrounding desert. Even in the present day, Egypt's ancient heritage continues to captivate millions, attracting tourists eager to explore the rich narratives etched in its landscapes. So, the next time you ponder history, consider Egypt's enduring legacy that has significantly influenced human progress. Guess what really drives manta rays' underwater elegance? Manta rays, those magnificent creatures of the ocean, are like colossal ballerinas dancing gracefully through the water. With wingspans that can reach up to 7 meters, these gentle giants glide silently across the ocean's vast expanse. Their large pectoral fins are shaped like wings, allowing them to perform incredible somersaults while feeding on tiny plankton, which they expertly filter through their unique cephalic fins. Manta rays display remarkable intelligence, boasting large brains and an insatiable curiosity. They often approach divers, sometimes inviting gentle interactions that reveal their friendly nature. Another fascinating aspect of their behavior is their visit to cleaning stations, where they hover in place while smaller fish help them remove pesky parasites from their skin. Furthermore, mantas are exceptional travelers, embarking on migrations that span thousands of kilometers. Their enchanting spins and glides create a breathtaking underwater spectacle, captivating anyone fortunate enough to witness them. As conservationists work tirelessly to protect these incredible creatures from threats like fishing and pollution, they strive to ensure that the experience of observing manta rays continues to inspire awe and wonder in future generations. Here's a wild fact about North Korean jobs. In this isolated country, citizens don't get to choose their careers. Instead, the government assigns them based on its economic priorities. This means that talented individuals often work in roles that don't align with their skills or passions. Picture an artist finding themselves in a factory, or an experienced doctor forced into physical labor instead of practicing medicine. The situation is exacerbated by extremely low salaries. A physician might earn between $3 to $5 a month, while factory workers often make even less, only $1 to $2 for their demanding tasks. How can anyone support a family on such a meager income? This rigid job assignment and the dire economic conditions deeply affect North Koreans, limiting their personal and professional growth. It highlights a stark contrast to job markets in many other countries, where freedom of choice allows people to pursue their dreams and find fulfillment in their work. Understanding these struggles helps us appreciate the career freedoms and economic opportunities we often take for granted. You won't believe this about the axolotl. This remarkable amphibian, known scientifically as Ambystoma mexicanum, has captivated scientists and enthusiasts alike with its incredible ability to regenerate lost limbs completely and without any scarring. In fact, the axolotl maintains its youthful larval features throughout its life, such as external gills and a fully aquatic lifestyle. But the true wonder lies in its regenerative powers. When an axolotl loses a limb, it does not heal with regular scar tissue. Instead, it generates a unique structure called a blastema. This blastema is formed from cells that act like embryonic stem cells, effectively allowing the axolotl to reconstruct complex body parts, including limbs, spinal cords, and even parts of its heart. Researchers are actively studying the axolotl genome to unlock the secrets behind this extraordinary regeneration, with hopes that these insights could revolutionize human medicine, particularly in areas like tissue repair and spinal cord injury recovery. As scientists delve deeper into this extraordinary creature's biology, the axolotl may hold the key to answering some of our most pressing medical mysteries. Is it really true that bartering was our first economy? Before money became the cornerstone of trade, societies relied on bartering, an intriguing system where goods and services exchanged hands directly. Picture a farmer who has an abundance of apples yet craves wheat. To strike a fair deal, this farmer must find another individual who not only possesses wheat, but actively desires apples. This brings us to a concept known as the coincidence of wants, wherein both parties must have mutual needs for a successful trade. Bartering didn't just facilitate exchanges, it nurtured local economies, fostering community interactions and collaborations as individuals negotiated beneficial arrangements. Yet this system wasn't without challenges. Locating the right person for a barter could turn into a prolonged endeavor, leading to inefficiencies and delays. Frustrated by these limitations, people began to seek an easier solution, eventually giving birth to money. This innovation not only simplified transactions, but also expanded economic horizons, paving the way for the complex commerce systems we navigate today. Isn't it fascinating to realize how resourceful and innovative our ancestors had to be in their trading practices? Can you imagine that? Surprisingly, 1/3 of Italians avoid the internet. It might catch you off guard in our digital age, but nearly 1/3 of Italians have opted to step back from screens and embrace life unplugged. Many choose to forgo social media and lead a lifestyle that prioritizes human connection. Picture the quaint streets of Italy, where people gather at bustling cafes, sipping espresso while engaging in real conversations. Instead of scrolling through feeds, they are more likely to delve into newspapers or share laughs with friends and family. This cultural choice reflects Italy's cherished values of presence and connection, opposing the impulse for constant online engagement. Strolling through a vibrant Italian piazza, you can almost hear the laughter and chatter of friends catching up face to face, where warmth and community reign. For these individuals, life's simple pleasures, a cozy corner cafe, the aroma of fresh pastries, or a thought-provoking article, are the true treasures. By balancing tradition and modernity, Italians remind us that sometimes unplugging can lead to deeper, more satisfying experiences in our everyday lives. Isn't that a refreshing thought? Why exactly does Discover the Surprising Languages of Italy? Beyond its well-known Italian, this enchanting country is home to a wealth of regional dialects and languages that reflect its rich cultural heritage. Each region boasts distinct ways of speaking, influenced by its unique history and traditions. For instance, if you journey from Florence to Naples, you might hear Neapolitan, a dialect that can sound entirely foreign to an Italian speaker. These dialects, such as Sicilian and Venetian, are not mere variations. They often have their own grammar rules and vocabulary. In many areas, locals cherish their dialects, sometimes preferring them over standard Italian, especially during casual conversations. This linguistic variety enriches daily life and emphasizes the strong regional identities that thrive throughout Italy. Whether enjoying a meal in Rome or sipping coffee in a quaint Venetian cafe, the diverse language landscape adds to the charm of your experience. This vibrant tapestry of spoken word mirrors Italy's colorful art and cuisine, making it a treasure trove of culture waiting to be explored. What fascinating dialect will you encounter on your next visit? Prepare to be amazed by how pink is made. The color pink, often synonymous with joy and whimsy, results from a fascinating blending of light rather than a single wavelength. Unlike pure colors like red or blue, pink does not exist in the spectrum of visible light. Instead, when both red and violet light enter our eyes, our brain engages in a clever trick, mixing these wavelengths to produce the vibrant hue we recognize as pink. This captivating optical illusion showcases how our perception of color hinges on the interaction of different light wavelengths, rather than simply reflecting what's actually present in our environment. Such nuanced interpretations explain why pink can change its appearance, depending on the lighting or the surrounding colors, illustrating the complexity of visual perception. In the world around us, pink is everywhere, from the fluffy delights of cotton candy to the serene hues of a sunset, reminding us of the beauty in color science. So, the next time you admire a pink flower or slip into a cozy pink sweater, take a moment to appreciate the intricate light mixing occurring in your brain that brings forth such delightful shades. Most people don't know this, but Sri Lankans share Ayubawan. In Sri Lanka, when people greet each other with Ayubawan, they're not merely exchanging pleasantries. They're wishing one another a long and prosperous life. This charming custom not only showcases the rich cultural heritage of the island, but also emphasizes respect and goodwill among individuals. Greeting someone with Ayubawan involves placing your hands together in front of your chest while offering a gentle bow, a gesture that embodies kindness and sincerity. Picture wandering through vibrant local markets or serene village paths and encountering smiles from friendly faces, all exchanging this beautiful salutation. Ayubawan is more than a word. It's a unifying tradition that reminds everyone of the importance of community and connection. In our fast-paced world, pausing to express such heartfelt sentiments can create warmth and understanding. So next time you meet someone from Sri Lanka or a fellow traveler, don't hesitate to say Ayubawan. It could very well brighten their day and deepen your shared experience. Here's what actually happens when you visit the Ice Hotel. Every year in Sweden, the spectacular Ice Hotel emerges from the icy depths of winter in Jukkasjärvi, a charming village just above the Arctic Circle. This incredible hotel is crafted entirely from approximately 5,000 tons of ice sourced from the nearby Torn River, showcasing the artistic talents of skilled artisans. Each season, they sculpt a new array of enchanting rooms, intricate ice sculptures, and an iconic ice bar, ensuring that the experience is fresh and unique for every visitor. The hotel features beautifully themed suites, each serving as a canvas for creativity. Beyond the stunning icy accommodations, guests can indulge in thrilling winter activities, from exhilarating dog sledding to high-speed snowmobiling, or simply relax in a cozy sauna, enjoying the serene surroundings. As spring approaches, the Ice Hotel melts back into the river, symbolizing its enchanting nature. This transient beauty guarantees that every visit is genuinely one of a kind. How many places can promise an unforgettable night spent in a room made entirely of ice? This might surprise you. Is fermented shark a delicacy? Hakarl, an iconic dish from Iceland, is unlike anything you've probably tasted. This traditional food showcases the ingenious ways cultures adapt to their environments. Made from Greenland shark, which is notoriously toxic if eaten fresh due to high levels of urea and trimethylamine oxide, hakkarl undergoes a remarkable fermentation process. After being caught, the shark's meat is cleaned and buried in a shallow pit, where it ferments for several months. This method not only neutralizes the toxins, but also creates its signature strong flavor and pungent aroma, often described as a blend of ammonia and strong cheese. Locals serve hakkarl in small cubes, typically accompanied by Icelandic schnapps or hearty rye bread. While the taste might seem challenging for some, adventurous eaters and native Icelanders alike praise hakkarl as a unique culinary experience steeped in rich tradition. For those bold enough to try it, this dish represents the resilience and resourcefulness of Icelandic culture in preserving food while celebrating the wild landscapes that provide it. Guess what really drives smartphone anxiety today? Recent studies show smartphone usage has surged dramatically, climbing from an average of 3 hours and 45 minutes per day in 2019 to an anticipated 4 hours and 49 minutes by 2024. That's nearly a full workday spent scrolling, texting, and streaming. With this increase, many experts are waving red flags about how our devices impact mental health. Approximately 68.6% of users believe that excessive phone use negatively affects their emotional well-being. Notifications are constantly dinging, and social media feeds never stop updating, creating an environment filled with stress and anxiety. Furthermore, this heavy screen time can lead to digital eye strain, known as computer vision syndrome, causing symptoms like blurry vision, dry eyes, and headaches. While smartphones connect us and provide endless entertainment, it's essential to strike a balance. Taking regular breaks and engaging in offline activities can significantly help protect both our mental well-being and our eyesight. So how can you achieve that balance and reduce anxiety in your digital life? Here's a wild fact about, did you know Arctic foxes change coats for survival? The Arctic fox isn't just cute, it's a master of adaptation, transforming its appearance to thrive in extreme climates. During the summer, the fox sports a thin, brownish-gray coat that helps it blend seamlessly with the rocky tundra and surrounding vegetation. As winter approaches, the fox undergoes a remarkable transformation, growing a dense, snowy white coat that not only keeps it warm in temperatures that can plummet to 50 degrees Celsius, but also reflects the bright light of winter. This incredible fur is so insulating that Arctic foxes rarely shiver until the chill is extreme. To navigate icy surfaces, even their paws are covered in fur, acting as natural snow boots that provide grip and retain heat. This seasonal change is critical for the fox's survival, allowing it to remain active across vastly different landscapes, while others might migrate or hibernate. Instead, the Arctic fox showcases the elegance of evolution, proving that adaptability and style can come together in one remarkable creature. Can you imagine that we fit into a giant meatball? If all 7 billion people on Earth were squeezed together into a single massive ball, the result would be astonishingly compact. A giant meatball measuring less than a kilometer in diameter. To put that into perspective, this ball of humanity would be about 2/3 of a mile wide, small enough to easily fit inside many sports stadiums. Each person, averaging around 62 kilograms, 137 pounds, contributes to a total weight of approximately 434 million tons. This idea challenges our perceptions of space and size. Despite our enormous population, we occupy only a tiny fraction of the Earth. The planet's actual diameter is about 12,742 kilometers, 7,118 miles, dwarfing our collective meatball. This thought experiment sparks curiosity about how interconnected we are as a species and how our individual existence is part of a much larger puzzle. Can you believe that we can visualize our entire population in such a quirky way? It's not just a fun fact. It's a reminder of our shared humanity in a vast world. Here's what actually happens when happiness meets wealth. It's fascinating how our desires for wealth and happiness can shape our lives. Research indicates that when individuals pursue wealth, they often lean towards selfish motivations, like accumulating personal gain or enhancing their status in society. However, the quest for happiness typically embraces selfless motivations, such as the joy of helping others and nurturing strong relationships. This essential contrast highlights the significance of finding a delicate balance between these two pursuits for our overall well-being. When we prioritize kindness and community alongside our ambitions for financial success, we not only cultivate a sense of belonging and purpose, but also elevate the experiences of those around us. Just imagine a world where people actively uplift each other while achieving their economic goals. This synergy can foster not only personal satisfaction, but also enhance community well-being. Striking that balance can significantly reduce stress and increase overall life satisfaction. So how can we blend these pursuits in our daily routines? By embracing gratitude and focusing on giving back, we can enhance our own happiness while positively impacting the lives of others. Discover the incredible secrets of the hatchetfish. This fascinating little fish has quite a remarkable design, serving a critical purpose in its survival. Named for its unique flattened, hatchet-like body, the hatchetfish is an extraordinary swimmer, gliding effortlessly through the dark depths of the ocean. What truly sets it apart are its tubular eyes, perfectly adapted to detect the faintest specks of light filtering from above. This brilliant adaptation allows the hatchetfish to expertly locate drifting food sources like tiny plankton and other tasty morsels. In the deep sea, where sunlight barely penetrates, these fish have evolved incredible strategies for thriving in an unforgiving environment. By gazing upwards, they can spot a potential meal before it escapes into the abyss. Additionally, their sleek, shiny bodies help them blend seamlessly into the dim surroundings, offering some protection against lurking predators. So, the next time you ponder the mysteries of deep-sea life, remember the remarkable hatchetfish and its incredible adaptations that enable it to survive in the vast ocean. Have you ever wondered about your nose's superpower? The astounding fact is that the human nose can detect over 1 trillion unique scents. This remarkable capability stems from approximately 400 distinct olfactory receptors, each contributing to our sense of smell by working in various combinations. Imagine your nose as a nuanced detective, tirelessly identifying and cataloging scents. This ability is far from trivial. It significantly influences how we engage with the world around us. For example, the inviting aroma of freshly baked cookies can evoke warm, nostalgic memories of family gatherings and childhood. In contrast, the unpleasant scent of smoke or spoiled food serves as an essential warning system, alerting us to potential dangers. Each time we inhale, our brain processes these olfactory signals, weaving them into the fabric of our emotions and life experiences. As you savor a delicious meal or recoil from an unpleasant odor, remember that your sense of smell is not merely functional. It is a vital compass, enhancing enjoyment and safeguarding our well-being. Is it really true that Namibia is that big? Namibia is a fascinating gem tucked away in southwestern Africa, stretching over 825,615 square kilometers, roughly the size of Texas or about 318,772 square miles. This enormous landmass makes Namibia the 34th largest country in the world, where vast landscapes and unique ecosystems beautifully converge. It shares its northern borders with Angola and greets Zambia from the northeast, while to the south, South Africa stands as a friendly neighbor. The coastline to the west invites the mighty Atlantic Ocean, which influences Namibia's diverse climate, consisting of arid deserts and lush savannas. Here, you can discover remarkable wildlife, including the famous desert elephants, breathtaking landscapes of the Namib Desert, known for its towering reddish dunes. Envision adventuring through these pristine lands, where sunsets paint the horizon in magnificent shades of orange and purple. Beyond its impressive size, Namibia is a rich tapestry woven from diverse cultures, vibrant history, and some of the most breathtaking natural beauty sites on Earth, making it an irresistible destination for travelers and nature enthusiasts. Let's uncover the truth about floating army tanks. In 1932, the U.S. Army proposed a groundbreaking strategy that involved helium-filled tanks capable of floating above enemy trenches. Imagine a battlefield where these innovative tanks drifted effortlessly, appearing almost invincible and capable of delivering surprise attacks. However, this creative concept quickly revealed significant drawbacks. Just as a child's birthday balloon can burst with the slightest poke, these helium tanks were far too fragile for the harsh conditions of warfare. The Army recognized that while the idea was fascinating, the reality of relying on helium for combat vehicles simply wouldn't work. Consequently, the floating tank concept was shelved, shifting military engineering toward more robust designs that emphasized durability and effectiveness in battle. Today's tanks, built with advanced materials and technologies, prioritize strength and protection for soldiers. This intriguing chapter in military history illustrates how even the boldest ideas can falter. It leaves us wondering what other unconventional inventions have been attempted throughout history. Is it really true that lions roar louder than jets? Astonishingly, a lion's roar can reach a staggering 114 decibels, surpassing the sound produced by a jet engine at takeoff. This incredible volume allows their roars to be heard from distances of up to 8 kilometers, depending on environmental conditions. The key to this impressive sound lies in a lion's uniquely shaped vocal folds, which enable them to generate a deep and resonant bellow while using minimal lung pressure. This powerful roar serves vital roles in a lion's life, including claiming territory, coordinating with fellow pride members during hunts, and maintaining social structures within their groups. Interestingly, the cool, dense air of the night enhances the transmission of sound, making their roars even more effective across the vast plains. Lions can recognize each other by the distinct pitch and rhythm of their roars, even when obscured by tall grass. This unique vocalization has cemented their status in African folklore as the embodiment of thunder and power. Biologists study these roars to understand pride dynamics and population behaviors, highlighting that in the wild, sound is a potent tool, and lions are masterful wielders. Hard to believe, but oil changes can be pricey. Many drivers are surprised to find that the cost of an oil change can soar beyond expectations, often due to upselling techniques from service providers. When you arrive at a garage, a cheerful technician may recommend splurging on high-performance motor oil, suggesting that it will extend your engine's life. While there is some truth in the benefits of premium oils, most regular drivers don't actually require them for their everyday vehicles. Similarly, you might be encouraged to replace perfectly functional windshield wipers, adding unnecessary costs to your service. These strategies can inflate your bill significantly, yielding little to no real advantage. To keep your expenses in check, it's essential to research what your vehicle truly needs before visiting a mechanic, and don't shy away from asking questions that clarify your options. Remember, many oil changes are straightforward services, and using standard motor oil is usually sufficient unless your car has specific performance needs. Being informed empowers you. Protect your wallet and avoid getting caught in a trap of excessive charges. You won't believe this about Riyadh Front's nightlife. This exciting complex is more than just a shopping destination. It's a buzzing hub of culture, entertainment, and dining that is rapidly putting Riyadh on the global map. Picture yourself walking through a stunningly designed area filled with both famous international brands and exquisite high-end restaurants, enjoying the warmth of the Arabian Nights. After sunset, the atmosphere transforms as Riyadh Front becomes a lively hotspot, bursting with energy and events. Visitors often find themselves dancing to live music or grooving at DJ parties, while art enthusiasts relish in creative exhibitions showcasing local and international talents. The air is filled with excitement, making it an ideal meeting place for friends and families looking to make cherished memories. Whether you're a foodie ready to indulge in diverse cuisines from around the world, a fashion enthusiast searching for the latest styles, or someone who thrives in the arts and vibrant nightlife, Riyadh Front offers a unique experience that caters to everyone. Why not discover this incredible destination that is swiftly becoming a must-visit for both locals and tourists alike? What if I told you red paint has a hidden purpose? This vibrant reddish hue on ship hulls isn't just an aesthetic choice. It's a legacy rooted in maritime history. In the past, wooden ships faced the relentless threat of barnacles, algae, and marine worms attaching to their undersides, which would slow them down and jeopardize their structural integrity. Sailors found that a paint containing copper, known to be toxic to these unwanted organisms, effectively kept their vessels clean and performing at their best. The striking copper paint left a reddish tint, and it quickly became the go-to standard for ships across the globe. Even today, with advancements like steel ships and high-tech anti-fouling coatings, this classic red color remains dominant below the waterline. Why? Because it serves a practical purpose by enhancing fuel efficiency, boosting speed, and minimizing maintenance needs. So next time you see a ship with a red hull, remember this lively history. It symbolizes one of the most clever innovations that has stood the test of time in the maritime world. Scientists recently discovered that, why exactly do armadillos carry leprosy? It might sound surprising, but these unique little creatures are the only mammals known to naturally contract and harbor the bacteria that cause leprosy, scientifically known as Mycobacterium leprae. Armadillos, especially the 9-banded variety, have this peculiar connection to the disease because of their low body temperature, which creates an ideal environment for the bacteria. Research indicates that about 20% of armadillos in specific regions of the southern United States may carry leprosy. This startling fact sheds light on a fascinating twist in the animal world, as leprosy is often thought to have affected only humans historically. While the risk of humans contracting leprosy from armadillos is quite low, their presence as natural reservoirs for the bacteria serves as a reminder of our intricate links to the animal kingdom. By studying these hardy little creatures, scientists gain valuable insights into diseases that shape human health. So the next time you see an armadillo, remember it's not just a cute backyard critter. it plays a significant role in our understanding of leprosy. Surprisingly, it's a fact that penicillin almost vanished. In 1929, the brilliant scientist Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, a substance that would later become known as the miracle drug of the 20th century. However, its journey to prominence faced a major hurdle due to an unfortunate testing plan. Initially, researchers intended to test the safety of penicillin on guinea pigs, unaware that this particular animal reacts adversely to the drug. The toxic effects on their unique gut flora could have led to disastrous conclusions, possibly resulting in penicillin being labeled as dangerous and discarded forever. Thankfully, researchers shifted their strategy and tested the drug on mice and rabbits instead, both of which showed positive tolerance. This critical decision not only salvaged penicillin from oblivion, but also changed the course of medical history. The substance would go on to save countless lives during World War II and usher in the antibiotic era, highlighting how a seemingly minor choice in scientific testing can have monumental consequences. Imagine if the wrong animal had been chosen. Would we have missed out on decades of medical advancements? Believe it or not, Congolese weddings last a whole week. If you think wedding celebrations are just a day-long affair, a trip to the Democratic Republic of the Congo will change your perspective. These vibrant festivals are a week-long celebration, bringing entire communities together filled with joyous music, lively dancing, and an array of traditional dishes that tantalize the taste buds. One of the most striking aspects of these celebrations is the bride's impressive headdress, often crafted from tree bark, symbolizing a deep connection to nature and her community. However, there's an intriguing cultural twist. Smiling is often frowned upon during the festivities. In Congolese culture, marriage represents a serious commitment, so love and joy are expressed in more subtle ways. For instance, couples may lock eyes or share meaningful glances instead of wearing broad smiles. This unique blend of celebration and solemnity makes Congolese weddings a captivating cultural experience, highlighting the country's rich traditions and the profound bonds forged between families and communities. Are you ready to explore this fascinating culture? Hard to believe, but computers were once women. In the early days of computing, the term computer referred not to machines, but to a group of talented individuals, predominantly women, who performed complex calculations by hand. During the 1940s and 1950s, organizations like NASA relied heavily on the skills of these extraordinary women to solve critical problems related to space missions. Among them was Katherine Johnson, a brilliant African-American mathematician whose calculations were pivotal in launching John Glenn into orbit and landing Apollo 11 on the moon. These women, often working in segregated environments and facing gender discrimination, were the unsung heroes of mathematical computations. Their efforts ensured that missions were successful when no technology existed to handle the numbers. While their contributions went largely unrecognized for decades, today they stand as a testament to the power and potential of women in science and technology. Acknowledging their legacy not only honors their work, but also inspires future generations to dream big and break barriers. Can you imagine space exploration without them? Believe it or not, the tongue is quite amazing. The human tongue is an extraordinary muscle, often noted for being the only muscle that is anchored at just one end. This unique structure empowers it with remarkable flexibility and a range of movements, which are crucial for several daily activities we seldom acknowledge. When you chew your food or articulate your words, it's your tongue that plays an essential role. For example, as you enjoy a delightful slice of pizza, Your tongue expertly maneuvers through the melty cheese and tangy sauce, heightening your culinary enjoyment. Additionally, the tongue influences how we express our emotions. Consider how a simple smile or the playful gesture of sticking out your tongue can communicate feelings without uttering a sound. Functionally, the tongue consists of several muscles working in harmony, akin to a finely tuned orchestra, facilitating everything from speech to the delicate tasting of flavors. This tiny yet powerful muscle significantly shapes our experiences and interactions. Next time you speak or indulge in a tasty treat, take a moment to appreciate the fascinating abilities of your tongue. Ever thought about why gold is so precious? Gold has fascinated humans for millennia, but did you know that all the gold ever mined could fit into just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools? This amounts to around 187,000 metric tons. Its rarity is astounding, especially considering how much we value it in culture and commerce. Most of this shimmering metal is stored in secure vaults, with a significant portion used in jewelry and high-tech electronics. But what makes gold so desirable? Its unique properties are hard to ignore. It doesn't corrode, making it durable. It's easily shaped into various forms, and it captivates with its brilliant shine. Throughout history, civilizations from ancient Egypt to the Inca have revered gold, using it for everything from ornaments to currency. In our modern world, it still plays a vital role in financial systems and investment. This remarkable compactness challenges us to reconsider how we view wealth, reminding us that true value often stems from rarity rather than abundance. Just think, the treasures we covet may fit snugly in a designated space. Have you ever wondered why Diet Coke floats? You might be amazed to discover that a typical can of Diet Coke actually bobs on the surface of water, while a regular can of Coke sinks like a stone. This intriguing phenomenon boils down to a concept called density, which refers to how much mass is contained within a specific volume. Regular Coke is loaded with sugar, making it denser than water. When you drop it into a body of water, its weight pulls it underwater. On the other hand, Diet Coke uses artificial sweeteners, which are significantly lighter than sugar. This change in formulation results in a can that is less dense than water, allowing it to float effortlessly. This quirky experiment is an excellent way to engage with friends or family. Just grab a few cans, fill a container with water, and see the magic unfold. Not only does this highlight essential scientific principles, but it also demonstrates how small ingredient tweaks can lead to astonishing differences in our favorite beverages. So next time you sip on a Diet Coke, remember the fascinating science behind why it stays afloat. Surprisingly, it's a fact that unknown calls can be dangerous. In the digital age, your phone serves as both a lifeline and a landmine, making it crucial to handle incoming calls carefully. Surveys show that over 67% of people wisely ignore calls from unknown numbers, and for good reason. Modern scammers are increasingly skilled at using spoofed caller ID to disguise their true identities, often pretending to be banks, government agencies, or even people you know. These malicious calls frequently incorporate social engineering tactics, prompting false alarms or employing emotional manipulation to elicit personal information. Fraudsters also utilize robocalls to probe your habits and harvest data, heightening the risk of identity theft. Experts recommend using call-blocking apps and reporting suspicious numbers, or simply letting unfamiliar calls roll to voicemail. Many advanced devices now feature AI that can screen and even transcribe unknown callers in real time, adding an extra layer of protection. So the next time your phone buzzes with an unknown number, it may be wiser to wait before answering, because the most alarming aspect of a scam is how believable it can appear. You might be shocked to learn that, did you know Boston Harbor has completely transformed? This renowned location, famous for its pivotal role in the Boston Tea Party, where colonists defiantly protested British taxes by tossing tea into the waters, has now become a lively center of culture and culinary delights. Visitors today can revel in waterfront parks, where families picnic and children play, along with trendy restaurants offering lobster rolls and clam chowder. Pier 1 stands out as a must-visit dining hotspot, serving an impressive menu filled with fresh seafood directly from the Atlantic. For those seeking outdoor adventures, the Boston Harbor Islands present a perfect escape, inviting hikers and nature lovers to explore their scenic trails. The harbor's rich historical narrative comes alive at the Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum, where you can engage in reenactments and view fascinating artifacts that tell the story of America's revolutionary spirit. Once a location of conflict, Boston Harbor now symbolizes a blend of history and modern-day enjoyment. Whether you stroll the scenic waterfront, discover unique local shops, or embark on a boat tour for breathtaking skyline views, Boston Harbor welcomes you to immerse yourself in its vibrant transformation. Hard to believe, but huskies thrive in freezing weather. Siberian huskies are absolutely remarkable dogs, bred with care by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia, specifically for icy conditions. These incredible animals possess unique physical attributes that perfectly suit them for cold climates. Their thick double coat consists of a dense underlayer that holds warmth, while the outer layer repels moisture and wind, keeping them cozy during harsh winters. Additionally, their bushy tails play a practical role. When they curl up to sleep, they often wrap their tails around their noses, further conserving heat. Not only do these dogs survive in extreme cold, they flourish. Historically, they were trained to pull sleds over vast distances, showcasing their impressive strength and remarkable stamina. The Chukchi people relied heavily on these dogs for transportation and hunting, fostering a strong bond between the breed and their owners. Interestingly, huskies also adapt well to different terrains, making them the perfect companions for the rugged Arctic landscape. Today, they are not just integral to winter sports, but also beloved family pets, enchanting everyone with their playful disposition and striking looks. Their legacy as survival experts truly demonstrates nature's incredible power to adapt. What if I told you oceans are largely unexplored? Despite covering more than 70% of our planet, just around 5% of the ocean has been explored and mapped in detail. This is astonishing when you consider that the ocean is home to an array of ecosystems and mysterious species yet to be documented. Beneath the surface, there are vast realms that remain largely untouched and filled with life. Imagine the wonders hidden in these depths: vibrant coral reefs, strange creatures that glow in the dark, and underwater mountains that rise higher than any on land. Exploring these hidden areas is no easy feat. Scientists face numerous challenges like immense pressure, total darkness, and freezing temperatures. Yet, with rapid advancements in technology, such as remotely operated vehicles and deep-sea submersibles, we are gaining the ability to traverse these aquatic territories. Every dive becomes an adventure, revealing astonishing discoveries about life in our oceans. So the next time you gaze at the horizon, remember that beneath the waves lies a vast world of secrets waiting for us to uncover. Hard to believe, but Mongolia offers free Wi-Fi in nature. This captivating reality showcases the remarkable advancement of Mongolia's telecommunications system. In a country renowned for its expansive steppes and nomadic culture, residents now enjoy internet access even in the most remote areas. With the advent of free Wi-Fi hotspots, traditional herders can connect to the digital world, making it easier to communicate with family and friends, access essential services, and even run businesses from the open grasslands. Picture yourself exploring the stunning landscape, where rolling hills meet grazing sheep, while updating your social media or checking emails. This leap in technology signifies not only improved connectivity, but also a cultural evolution, as Mongolians blend their rich heritage with modern convenience. Families are able to maintain ties with urban centers, enriching their lives while staying rooted in their age-old traditions. The ability to balance innovation with traditional ways of life illustrates how Mongolia is effectively navigating the challenges of the 21st century, proving that progress can coexist with cultural identity. Is it really true that car ownership is transforming fast? Despite a rise in household car ownership from 2015 to 2022, an intriguing trend is developing. The total number of vehicles on American roads has dramatically decreased over the past 30 years. This shift indicates a profound evolution in how families perceive car ownership. Many households that used to own multiple vehicles are now simplifying their lives with just one or two cars. The emergence of ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft provides convenient alternatives, reducing the need for additional vehicles. Furthermore, urbanization is reshaping living arrangements, as more people flock to cities where public transport options are readily available. With a growing awareness of environmental issues, individuals are becoming more mindful of their carbon footprints, influencing their choices about car ownership. Notably, younger generations are increasingly valuing experiences over physical possessions, prompting them to rethink the necessity of owning a car. With these dynamic changes in mind, one has to wonder, what does the future hold for American roads and our relationship with cars? Can you imagine that the Internet's name came in 1974? The term Internet was first employed to describe a groundbreaking network of interconnected computer systems. In the early 1970s, computer technology was blossoming, and researchers began exploring methods for seamless communication between computers. Picture a world devoid of social media, streaming services, or online shopping. Although the concept of linking computers wasn't novel, adopting the term Internet provided a clear vision of a vast, dynamic web where information could flow freely around the globe. This was transformative, laying the foundation for the modern communication landscape we experience today. The introduction of the Internet initiated a continuous wave of innovation, gradually connecting millions and revolutionizing our methods of sharing information. Nowadays, from emails and websites to social networks, the Internet has profoundly influenced our daily lives, making it simpler to learn, connect, and collaborate across the planet. Fast forward to our present, and life without the Internet seems unfathomable. Thanks to those pioneering thinkers in the 1970s, we now exist in an age where knowledge is just a click away. Why exactly does Get Ready to discover the largest living organism? Welcome to Pando, an extraordinary aspen forest in Utah that holds the title for the biggest living entity on the planet by area. This remarkable grove isn't merely a collection of trees. It constitutes a single clonal organism rooted in an extensive underground network. Spanning approximately 106 acres, Pando covers an area equivalent to about 80 football fields. Remarkably, all of its trees share the same genetic identity, sprouting from a common root system. This unique characteristic makes Pando a living testament to the resilience and interconnectedness of nature. Each tree stands tall, showcasing golden leaves that dance in the autumn breeze, creating a stunning spectacle. What's even more amazing is that Pando is believed to be thousands of years old, with some estimates suggesting it could be up to a staggering 80,000 years old. Unfortunately, like many natural treasures, Pando is threatened by climate change and human encroachment. Protecting this incredible organism is vital, not only for environmental health, but for our understanding of ecosystem dynamics. So, when you next find yourself in a forest, remember, it might be more than just a cluster of trees. Did you know that oranges weren't always orange? The story of oranges is as colorful as the fruit itself. Originally, they were a hybrid between tangerines and pomelos, sprouting up in the lush landscapes of Southeast Asia. In their early days, these fruits were not the vibrant orange we recognize. Instead, they sported a striking green hue. This might catch you off guard since we often think of oranges as bright and cheery. The green-skinned varieties thrived in warm climates, which suited them perfectly. As oranges spread around the world through trade routes, their color began to evolve. This transformation was influenced by varying climates, and the fruits became sweeter over time, enhancing their global appeal. Today, oranges come in many varieties, including the sweet navel and the tangy blood orange, showcasing a beautiful spectrum of colors from bright orange to deep red and even yellow. So the next time you peel an orange, take a moment to appreciate its fascinating past, which stretches all the way back to its green origins. This might surprise you. The Statue of Liberty's rays have meaning. Each of the 7 rays on her crown symbolizes one of the 7 continents, making this iconic statue not only a symbol of freedom, but also a representation of our interconnected world. Measuring around 9 feet in length and weighing about 150 pounds each, these magnificent rays reflect the strength and unity of nations across the globe. When gazing upon Lady Liberty, you're not merely looking at a grand monument. You're experiencing a celebration of global diversity. Designed by renowned French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and dedicated in 1886, the statue stands proudly on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, welcoming immigrants and visitors from all walks of life. Bartholdi aimed to capture the essence of enlightenment and liberty for all humanity. As you admire this monumental figure, think about how each ray connects continents: Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica, embodying the hope for unity among diverse cultures. Isn't it remarkable how a single statue can symbolize such a vast tapestry of human experiences? Here's something incredible about shoe traditions. In many Asian countries like Japan and South Korea, it's customary to leave your shoes at the door before stepping into someone's home. This practice isn't merely a quirky habit. It serves as a sign of respect for the home and helps maintain cleanliness indoors. Imagine entering a friend's residence after a long day, trailing in all the dirt and germs from outside. By removing your shoes, you're not only keeping the space tidy, but also expressing, "I respect your home and value your comfort." This tradition is deeply rooted in cultural beliefs about cleanliness. In Japan, for instance, many homes feature tatami mats made from rice straw, which can easily stain. Hence, the act of taking off shoes becomes crucial. Additionally, guests might find special indoor slippers waiting for them, making the experience even more welcoming. So when you receive an invitation to someone's home, remember that sliding off your shoes is not just a norm. It's a heartfelt gesture that honors your host and their cherished space. You won't believe this about painkillers. Many of us assume that branded painkillers, like Tylenol or Advil, offer superior relief compared to their generic counterparts. But here's the surprising truth. They're chemically identical. Yes, the active ingredients found in generic aspirin, ibuprofen, and acetaminophen are the same as those in well-known brands. The primary differences stem from marketing, packaging, and cost. Why do those recognizable labels come with a steeper price tag? The answer lies in extensive advertising that convinces consumers of higher quality. Even though studies confirm both branded and generic medications meet the same stringent safety and effectiveness standards mandated by health authorities. Therefore, when you're choosing between a familiar brand and its generic alternative, you can feel confident that you'll receive the same pain relief. This revelation not only empowers consumers to make smarter choices at the pharmacy, but also encourages everyone to check the labels and save money without sacrificing quality. So the next time you're shopping for pain relief, remember, saving a few bucks with generics doesn't mean compromising on effectiveness. Ever thought about why these bears are so unique? Vancouver Island in Canada is home to the extraordinary Kermode bear, commonly known as the spirit bear. This stunning creature isn't your typical bear. It's renowned for its striking white fur that contrasts beautifully against the island's lush greenery. Remarkably, this unique color variation arises from a genetic trait and is not due to albinism. While their appearance may suggest otherwise, Kermode bears are a type of black bear, with the beautiful white fur appearing in roughly 1 in every 10 bears. These bears hold significant cultural importance for indigenous peoples, often representing spirituality and revered as the spirit bear. Their habitat, primarily located in the coastal rainforests of British Columbia, is crucial for maintaining ecological balance as they contribute to seed dispersal and forest health. Unfortunately, Kermode bears face threats from habitat loss and climate change, prompting conservation efforts dedicated to their protection. Through these initiatives, we can ensure that future generations will have the chance to marvel at these exceptional animals in their natural environment. What a treasure they are. Let's uncover the truth about roulette's eerie number. It's fascinating to discover that the total of all numbers on a standard roulette wheel from 1 to 36 adds up to a spine-tingling 6666, famously known as the number of the beast in biblical tales. This connection has captivated players and led to the spooky nickname, the Game of the Devil. Picture the scene. A lively casino, the roulette wheel spins under dazzling lights, while players, some superstitious and others simply curious, sit at the table. The thrill of chance and fortune mixes with this chilling lore, heightening the stakes of the game beyond mere money. While some players might laugh it off as coincidence, others find the intertwining of luck and dark mythology adds excitement to each spin. Could this mysterious number sway your fate at the table? Roulette draws players in with its unpredictable nature, but it's the whispers of ancient stories and superstitions that keep the game endlessly intriguing. Even as players bet on red or black, they navigate a sea of legends that invite speculation and spark conversation long after the wheel stops spinning. Hard to believe, but have you heard about the thrilling sport climbing debut? In 2020, the Tokyo Olympics made history by introducing sport climbing to the Olympic Games for the very first time. Imagine watching athletes scale colorful artificial walls, tackling three distinct disciplines: speed, bouldering, and lead climbing, all in a single event. In the speed climbing competition, climbers dash up a 15-meter wall, racing against the clock while demonstrating remarkable agility and quick reflexes. Bouldering presents its own challenges. Competitors tackle shorter but intensely difficult routes without any safety harnesses, relying on their problem-solving skills to reach the top. The spectacle continues in lead climbing, where athletes ascend much taller walls, carefully clipping in ropes to quick draws as they climb, showcasing their endurance and strategic thinking. This exhilarating mix of athleticism and mental strength makes for an unforgettable visual experience for audiences both on-site and watching from around the globe. By including sport climbing in the Olympics, the Games not only celebrate its rising popularity, but also inspire a new wave of climbers ready to conquer new heights. Most people don't know this, but turtles are unique. Did you know that turtles and tortoises are members of the same family called Testudines? This fascinating family showcases remarkable diversity. Tortoises are the sturdy land dwellers, equipped with robust, dome-shaped shells that shield them from predators and harsh environments. Their powerful legs enable them to traverse rugged terrains or sandy dunes with impressive ease. In contrast, turtles have adapted to thrive in aquatic habitats. With their flatter shells minimizing drag, they glide effortlessly through water, and their webbed feet or flippers make them skilled swimmers. Despite these differences, both turtles and tortoises share some astonishing traits, like the bony shell that serves as a protective home. This unique adaptation allows them to hide from threats and regulate their body temperature. It's really incredible to think about how one thrives on dry land while the other enjoys swimming in ponds or oceans. So the next time you encounter these fascinating reptiles, take a moment to appreciate their extraordinary adaptations that help them flourish in their own environments. Have you ever wondered why you might be surprised by cucumbers' amazing benefits? Cucumbers are composed of around 95% water, making them one of the most refreshing vegetables available. Their high water content effectively hydrates you and also supports healthy, moisturized skin. Including cucumbers in your diet is an excellent strategy to stay cool during hot summer days, since they provide not just a crispy texture, but also a mellow flavor that's hard to resist. Additionally, cucumbers are low in calories and rich in essential nutrients like vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in promoting strong bones. The presence of antioxidants in cucumbers can also combat inflammation, contributing to overall health. Enjoy this versatile veggie sliced in salads, blended in smoothies, or even juiced for a revitalizing drink. Perfect for snacking, when you bite into a cucumber, you're doing more than just satisfying your hunger. You're embracing a natural source of hydration. So next time you reach for a cucumber, remember its multifaceted perks. It's not merely a salad staple, but a delightful way to cool your body and nourish your skin. You won't believe this about, have you ever wondered how roots can bridge rivers? In the state of Meghalaya, India, this phenomenon is not just a curiosity, but a brilliant example of nature's engineering. The Khasi tribe has perfected the art of constructing living root bridges, which are made by guiding the roots of the rubber fig tree. This process involves careful training and nurturing, as the locals weave the roots over several years, transforming them into strong, resilient structures that can support many people at once. Unlike traditional bridges made of wood or metal, these living creations are highly adaptable, thriving in Meghalaya's unique climate characterized by heavy monsoon rains. Notably, each bridge is a testament to sustainable practices, relying on natural materials and minimizing environmental impact. Moreover, these bridges are not merely functional. They enhance the breathtaking landscape, adding to the area's charm. Today, many living root bridges attract tourists from all over the globe, eager to witness this extraordinary blend of nature and human ingenuity. Visiting these bridges offers a glimpse into the deep-rooted connection between the Khasi people and their environment.